The uploader wondered whether the figure could be an alien or even a demon, but many commenters quickly identified it as a shadow figure. Shadow figures are a common phenomenon reported in paranormal encounters. They typically appear as dark, human-like silhouettes lacking discernible features and are often associated with a feeling of dread or unease. These mysterious figures are usually spotted in peripheral vision and have been reported in various cultures and throughout history. Some paranormal researchers believe shadow figures to be manifestations of malevolent entities or trapped souls, while skeptics often attribute them to optical illusions, hallucinations, or simple misinterpretations of ordinary shadows. The appearance of a shadow figure in this video has led to intense debate and speculation. Could it indeed be something supernatural, a glimpse of an otherworldly being caught on camera, or is there a more mundane explanation? Love to hear your thoughts on this one down below. Social media platforms are abuzz with some intriguing footage emerging out of Iran. Captured in early August 2023, two separate video clips seem to corroborate a mysterious event in the skies above the nation. The first clip showcases a group of friends who appear both excited and bewildered by an unidentified light hovering in the sky. The group tracks the luminous object for an extended period, attempting to capture as much of the phenomenon as possible. Now the real intrigue arises with the second clip, which claims to be from the same evening. This video depicts what appears to be the Iranian military launching anti-aircraft rounds at the very same light. Remarkably, the object seems to remain undeterred by the military's response, showing no signs of damage or even a reaction. It eventually vanishes from sight. The footage was shared on Reddit by user The Exterment with the caption, "Unidentified flying object observed in Iran last week." Speculation about the nature of this object has been rampant, given the recent revelations surrounding UFO investigations led by the US government and other world powers. The footage has reignited debates about unidentified aerial phenomena. Are these truly visitors from another realm, advanced military technology being tested, or perhaps natural phenomena yet to be explained by science? While skeptics are quick to attribute the footage to a potential hoax, military exercise, or even a drone, others aren't ruling out extraterrestrial possibilities. The lack of response from the object after being fired upon is particularly puzzling. So for now, the video remains a mystery, adding to a growing list of unexplained sightings across the globe. The Ocean City Boardwalk in New Jersey, known for its long-standing ghost stories, has once again become the center of attention. TikTok user Caddy5374 has recently shared an eerie live photo captured on her iPhone, spooking viewers across the platform. In the early morning hours, around 4:30 AM, the user witnessed a see-through figure moving along the boardwalk. Though she couldn't record a video, she managed to snap several live photos capturing the mysterious white figure drifting through the area. According to the poster, the figure was seen going back and forth for about 30 minutes. The Ocean City Boardwalk's supernatural reputation lends weight to the speculation that this might be something more than just a trick of the light. Patrons of the boardwalk have often reported encounters with a dead-looking sailor dressed in an old-fashioned uniform. It's said that he walks back and forth along the boardwalk in the early hours of the morning. However, when witnesses try and take a closer look, he vanishes into nothing. So could this live photo be a rare glimpse of the infamous sailor that's long been part of local legend? Skeptics may argue that the early morning light, reflections, or even fog could have created the illusion of a ghostly figure. However, the user's detailed observation and the specific pattern of movement captured in the live photo make it hard to dismiss as mere coincidence. Whether a glimpse of the infamous sailor's ghost or an unexplained optical illusion, the footage has undoubtedly added another layer to the enigmatic lore of the Ocean City boardwalk. Visitors might now find themselves looking over their shoulders a little more often during those late-night strolls. Here's a quick little one from Reddit user JK Smileyface1. According to the user's post, a fatal motorcycle accident took place a block away from their home. Some weeks later, the user's dogs were barking wildly as though something was outside of their house. Watching the footage captured by their Ring doorbell camera, it seems that something strange may have been caught. A shadowy figure appears to vanish from sight. You can hear the user's dogs barking as though they sense something is off. So could this sighting be linked to the fatal accident that happened just up the road? Watch the footage again and make your own mind up. This unsettling pic was shared to Reddit by user Vandascarney69. It's a note someone received after a rather big night. Don't panic, there's paracetamol in the top drawer and bottled water on the side. The bathroom is straight across from you. Where am I? In the spare bedroom of the bouncer you were talking to last night. You weren't in a state to be left alone, you couldn't get in a taxi, and none of your friends were answering the phone. Where's my phone? It was on the bedside, check under pillow. Tight-fitting jewelry? On the side. Clothing I threw up on? It's in the washing machine, tumble dryer, there's some oversized hoodies in the drawer. What now? Whatever you like, sneak out without a word, follow the road down the hill to the city centre, or stay in bed, there's clean towels on the banister, possibly food in the fridge, a sticker with the Wi-Fi password on it somewhere in the living room, Netflix on the TV, and the dog loves to be played with. It seems the poster empathised with the image, sharing their own experience in the comments. Something similar happened to me 3 years ago. I went out for a drink, I was recovering from a breakup, so I had to distract myself. I went into a bar and started drinking. After that, I don't remember what happened. Everything's blank, but I woke up in a motel room next morning, fully clothed. Only my shoes were missing. My mobile phone was beside the bed. Under it was a folded piece of paper. There were only 3 words on the paper. You're alright, darling. That just creeped me out. I grabbed my shit and went downstairs. There was a woman at the front desk. I asked her about last night. She said I came home with a family, 2 adults and a kid. I asked for more details, but the woman didn't want to say anything more, so I left. Next day I went to have a medical checkup. The results were fine. I was alright. Nothing bad had happened to me. I'm still wondering, who were they? But whoever they were, they're good people. So what do you make of these 2 encounters? Has anything similar happened to you? Let me know in the comments down below. Ghosts of London, a popular Facebook page dedicated to supernatural enthusiasts, recently received a submission that sent shivers down the spines of its audience. Dating back to approximately 2010, the eerie photograph was shared by a follower who recounts its chilling tale. About 13 years ago, three friends were enjoying a light-hearted moment, indulging in drinks and laughter. As they posed for a photograph, little did they know the image captured would haunt them for years to come. In the shared image, two women can be seen smiling, completely unaware of the unsettling presence just behind them. To the left of the photo, a peculiar and seemingly transparent shape appears, bearing an uncanny resemblance to a balding older man with deeply set dark eyes. The spectral figure has ignited a flurry of discussions and speculations among the Ghosts of London community. While many believe that the image could potentially be a genuine capture of a ghostly entity, skeptics argue that it might just be a camera malfunction or a glitch. The inherent ambiguity of such images often leaves room for debate, yet one thing's clear: the photograph has undoubtedly struck a chord with those who've seen it. Whether a spectral apparition or a mere technical anomaly, the image serves as a reminder of the mysteries that can sometimes lurk in the most unsuspecting of moments. In an unexpected twist, a member of the Ghosts of London Facebook group recently shared an image that sparked intrigue, curiosity, and a slight shiver among its viewers. The photograph, a somewhat darkened image from the member's childhood, reveals an eerie figure in the backdrop, a detail initially overlooked but impossible to ignore once spotted. The submitter, who wishes to remain anonymous, shared the intriguing backstory. My mum and I were going through old photos of me as a child and we came across this. At the time, as it's quite dark, nobody paid it much attention other than looking at me. But once you see it, you can't stop looking at it. When the photograph is brightened up, the presence of the figure becomes alarmingly clear. A vaguely humanoid shape with what appears to be glowing eyes looms ominously. Speculations ran rife among the members of the group. Some suggested the figure could be a benevolent spirit, perhaps the spectral form of the child's deceased grandmother. However, others voiced concerns about the figure's apparent sinister aura, suggesting it was a supernatural entity not to be trusted. So what do you think's going on in this unsettling image? Love to hear your take on this one in the comments down below. An eerie video from Tehran in Iran has recently been shared on our Slapped Ham subreddit by user Original Arcadia 4057, raising questions and leaving viewers a little unnerved. The event occurred on a seemingly ordinary Monday morning in April of 2021. The owner of a house in Tehran awoke to find his front door open, a surprise given it had been locked the night before. Seeking answers, he turned to his home's CCTV footage, only to be greeted with an inexplicable sight. The video reveals a dark figure emerging from the house before mysteriously vanishing from view. Despite the poor video quality, the sight of the ethereal figure, visible for only a fleeting moment before disappearing, is undoubtedly unsettling. The fact that the door was locked adds an eerie layer to the mystery, turning an ordinary piece of surveillance footage into a topic of debate and speculation. The incident bears an uncanny resemblance to some of the most famous ghost myths and legends from Iran. One of the most well-known of these is the story of the Tall Woman, or the Bozbozi Gandahar. This spectral figure is said to haunt abandoned houses and can apparently unlock doors at will. Could the mysterious figure caught on camera be this infamous entity? Furthermore, the footage seems to resonate with the story of Zahak, a demonic figure in Persian mythology, known to have the power to materialize and dematerialize at will. These legends, deeply rooted in the local folklore, add a tantalizing dimension to the story, encouraging us to ponder over the thin line that separates reality from myth. This next one from Reddit user SSJ5XD2020 has been going viral this past few weeks. Check it out. Now we have to note, for the sake of the YouTube algorithm, these two individuals were not injured or harmed in any way. The strange sighting, however, has sparked a wave of speculation, with many viewers stumped as to how the woman seems to be hovering in mid-air. Turns out this is a common street trick to create an optical illusion, but can you guess how it's done? Share your answers in the comments down below. An eerie image recently shared on the Ghosts of London Facebook group has captured the collective attention of its members. The unsettling photograph, taken in the backwoods of Alanson, Michigan, has rekindled debates over the supernatural. The homeowner says that their trail cam had been going off numerous times over a period of several weeks, yet every time they checked the feed, nothing was captured except for a few orb-like lights. The camera is placed in a rural area of the property where no one ever goes, yet on another night, once again, the motion detection was tripped and more images were snapped. However, this time, something a little more unsettling was captured. Here you can see a figure in white walking through the darkened woods in the middle of the night. There's also two orbs on either side. The chilling image naturally spurred other group members to share their own unsettling encounters. One member, known by the handle Eclectic Interest, recounted a pre-dawn encounter with a similar figure. On their way to work, they spotted what appeared to be a spectral woman in a flowing gown, seemingly leading a mother duck and her ducklings towards a cemetery pond. Days later, colleagues informed them of a reportedly haunted house on their street that had been the source of similar apparitions over the years. Could this figure in the Michigan woods be another sighting of this spectral woman, or is there a more prosaic explanation, perhaps an interplay of light, shadow, and the natural environment? Share your thoughts on this one down below. A Reddit user known by the handle GamingIsLife91 recently posted a video that's turned quite a few heads on our Slaptham subreddit. The footage, originally captured to document fighter jets flying over the user's house just outside Richmond, Virginia, ended up documenting something more intriguing. GamingIsLife91, an aviation enthusiast with a passion for photography, started filming as the sounds of the military jets echoed in the distance. The focus of the video swiftly changes, however, when an unidentified white object darts across the screen. Here it is, slowed down. It enters the frame from the top, circles around the jets, and zips out of sight, exhibiting a speed and trajectory that set the comment section alight with speculation. The footage triggered a flurry of theories from viewers. Some jumped to the extraterrestrial hypothesis, suggesting it might be evidence of alien activity. Others, however, proposed a more earthly explanation, arguing it could be a butterfly flying closer to the lens, creating an optical illusion of a larger, faster object high up in the sky. While the footage remains open to interpretation, there's no doubt that it's a peculiar capture, fueling animated discussions and further blurring the line between the mundane and the mysterious. Whether it's an alien visitor, an optical illusion, or something else entirely, it's a stark reminder of how much we still have to explore and understand about our own skies. Check this quick one out from one of our viewers, Ashley Pereno. It's a little after 4 AM when the OP's home security camera captures something odd. A shadow seems to crawl up the steps. Here it is, slowed down. Many people in the comments said it's evidence of a shadow person. Shadow people are a fascinating and enigmatic phenomenon often reported in paranormal literature and personal anecdotes. They're typically described as dark, human-like silhouettes that lack discernible features, appearing more as ephemeral shadows than corporeal beings. They tend to be observed in one's peripheral vision and disappear once directly looked at. Shadow people are sometimes associated with a feeling of dread or foreboding, although interpretations and experiences can greatly vary. Their origins are a subject of extensive debate, with theories ranging from interdimensional beings and ghosts to psychological manifestations or optical illusions. Despite the considerable intrigue and widespread reports, shadow people remain a largely unexplained and enigmatic facet of the paranormal world.
Dios mío, señor, yo sí lo escuché.
A recent TikTok video uploaded by user El Paquillo has sent a chill down the spines of millions. Captured in the early hours of March 31st, the eerie footage depicts something rather eerie. A woman is shuffling down an alleyway opposite the user's house, crying inconsolably and seemingly clutching something in her hands. In a subsequent clip, the woman continues to shuffle past the house. The video, which has now amassed over 4 million views, has viewers questioning, could this be a sighting of the infamous La Llorona? La Llorona, which translates to the Weeping Woman, is a chilling legend from Latin American folklore. The story goes that a beautiful woman named Maria drowned her children in a fit of rage after discovering her husband's infidelity. Overcome with grief and guilt, she then threw herself into the river. Now as La Llorona, she's said to be trapped between the living and the spiritual world, forever doomed to search for her children. Her heart-wrenching cries serve as a grim reminder of her sorrow and regret. The parallels between the woman in El Paquillo's video and the legend of La Llorona are hard to ignore. The figure's late-night wandering and her uncontrollable weeping bear a striking resemblance to the character described in the age-old tale. The possibility of the figure holding something, perhaps symbolic of the children La Llorona eternally seeks, further bolsters this theory. Whether this is an uncanny coincidence, a carefully crafted hoax, or a truly spectral sighting of La Llorona herself, the video undeniably taps into our collective fascination with the unknown. This blend of modern social media and age-old folklore serves as a compelling reminder of the enduring power of mythology and its intersection with our daily lives. This first video, shared to Instagram by user SquatchWatch1, was recorded by an individual while walking onto a small pier. Take a look at what they've captured. A large unidentified creature can be seen swimming past. Barely visible from the surface, the animal looks huge. The uploader suggests that the creature might be the legendary Ogopogo, a cryptid said to inhabit Okanagan Lake in British Columbia, Canada. Often referred to as Canada's Loch Ness Monster, Ogopogo has been part of local First Nations folklore for centuries, with the Syilx people calling it Narkt, or the snake in the lake. Ogopogo is described as a serpentine creature with a horse-like head and a series of humps along its back, measuring anywhere from 40 to 70 feet in length. The first recorded sighting of Ogopogo by European settlers dates back to the early 20th century, with numerous accounts and alleged sightings since then. Some believe the creature to be a type of prehistoric marine animal such as a plesiosaur or a basilosaurus, while others argue it could be a large sturgeon or an entirely new species yet to be discovered. Despite numerous expeditions and scientific investigations, no definitive evidence has ever been found to confirm the existence of Ogopogo. The creature remains shrouded in mystery, capturing the imagination of both locals and visitors to the Okanagan Valley alike. While the creature in this video is certainly large, it doesn't exactly fit the typical description of Ogopogo. So, can you identify the beast? Let me know what you think this is in the comments down below. In a recent spate of sightings captured on camera, the so-called Serbian dancing lady has been terrifying people all over the world. We featured several videos just a few weeks ago. Take a look. In September 2019, the Serbian dancing lady first captured public attention when a woman donning traditional Serbian garb was spotted performing the kolo, a well-known folk dance in the center of Belgrade. Initially, her presence appeared innocuous, however the atmosphere shifted dramatically when she unexpectedly revealed a knife and menaced passers-by. The specifics of the woman's intentions remain shrouded in mystery, yet the chilling incident gave rise to an urban legend that swiftly gained momentum. The story cautions that if one encounters a woman dressed in traditional Serbian clothing dancing solo at night, it's wise to maintain a safe distance. Well, now it seems that the sightings of the mysterious figure continue. These clips, uploaded to TikTok by Nika Alez, appear to show the dancing lady once more. While the legend tells of the woman attacking those who see her with a knife, in these clips we see the dancing lady chase the camera holder with some sort of rope or chain.
Jeste dobro? Jebote, šta radim?
It seems that as this urban legend continues to grow, we're likely to see more sightings of the woman in the near future. So, if you happen to encounter a woman dancing alone in the streets in the dead of night, remember to keep your distance.
Jeste dobro? Jebote, šta radim?
Ghost towns have long captivated the imaginations of paranormal enthusiasts, drawn to these abandoned settlements in search of unexplained phenomena and eerie encounters. The lingering energy of former residents, coupled with the often dilapidated buildings and desolate landscapes, creates an atmosphere ripe for supernatural experiences. For many, the exploration of ghost towns offers a unique opportunity to connect with the past and delve into the mysteries that lie beyond the veil of the living world. This picture was shared to Reddit by user Throwaway928389292, who says that a friend of theirs took the photo at the Grafton ghost town in Utah. The image was captured in complete darkness using the night mode feature on an iPhone, and allegedly no one else was present at the time the photograph was taken. Initially, you might agree with some viewers who attributed the phantom-like figure in the image to slow shutter speed. However, upon learning a bit more about the town's history, your perspective may shift. Grafton Ghost Town, nestled near the banks of the Virgin River in southwestern Utah, is a haunting reminder of the region's pioneer past. Established in 1859 by Mormon settlers, the town was initially a thriving agricultural community, known for its fertile soil and abundant cottonwood trees. However, Grafton's prosperity was short-lived as frequent flash floods, conflicts with Native American tribes, and economic hardships took toll on the small community. By the early 1900s, most residents had abandoned the town, leaving behind a collection of well-preserved buildings and an eerie atmosphere that persists to this day. The ghosts of Grafton Ghost Town are a fascinating aspect of local lore, with numerous visitors and paranormal enthusiasts claiming to have experienced unexplained phenomena within the town's historic buildings and surrounding areas. Whispered voices, faint laughter, and the distant sounds of children playing are among the eerie encounters reported by those who have ventured into the abandoned settlement. Some believe that these spectral sounds are the echoes of Grafton's former residents, still lingering in the place they once called home. One particularly chilling tale involves the spirit of a young girl who's said to haunt the old Grafton schoolhouse. Witnesses have reported seeing the ghostly figure of a child dressed in period clothing, peering out of the schoolhouse windows or playing near the building's entrance. The identity of this mysterious apparition remains unknown, but her presence only adds to the air of mystery that envelops the Grafton Ghost Town. So it seems that this area's past might add credence to this photo, but has it really captured evidence of a ghostly resident? Take another look at the pic and let me know what you think this is in the comments down below. Anyone who suffers from arachnophobia knows the terrors that can be brought on by laying your eyes on even the smallest of spiders. Well, imagine if you were to come face to face with a spider that was 5 feet long. The Jabbar Fofi, also known as the Congolese giant spider, is a cryptid believed to inhabit the dense remote rainforests of Central Africa, particularly in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The creature is said to be a giant, ground-dwelling spider with a leg span reaching up to 5 feet across. According to local folklore and eyewitness accounts, the Jabbar Fofi is characterized by its dark brown color and distinctive aggressive behavior. Stories of this enormous arachnid have circulated among the native Baka people for generations, and the name Jabbar Fofi translates to giant spider in their language. Supposed encounters with the Jabbar Fofi are few and far between, with most reports originating from travelers, explorers, and missionaries venturing deep into the uncharted territories of the rainforest. Witnesses have described the creature as building large, intricate webs made of thick, yellowish silk, which it uses to trap its prey. Its diet is said to consist primarily of birds and small mammals, but the possibility of the Jabbar Fofi preying on larger animals or even humans has been a subject of both fascination and fear. Skeptics argue that the Jabbar Fofi could be a case of misidentification or exaggeration, with the creature's size and characteristics potentially stemming from encounters with large known species of spiders, such as the Goliath bird-eating tarantula. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the Jabbar Fofi continues to captivate cryptozoologists and enthusiasts of the unknown, serving as a tantalizing and terrifying mystery in the unexplored depths of the African rainforests. This next video, uploaded to TikTok by elkakui.tv, was supposedly captured on surveillance camera as the man seen was leaving for work at 4 AM. Watch the passenger seat closely as he opens the car door. There appears to be someone or something sitting alongside him. Reminiscent of Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th series, it looks like a figure dressed in dark clothing wearing some sort of mask. Some have proposed that the figure could merely be an eerie instance of pareidolia, potentially resulting from light reflecting off the car's windshield. This idea, combined with the fact that the figure doesn't appear to move throughout the footage, implies that it's just a visual illusion. Whatever the reason, this video is likely enough to make you double check your car's seats next time you have an early morning start. This next series of photos shows some sort of strange object captured in the night sky. Take a look. Uploaded to Reddit by user Big Measy, the images were supposedly captured using a Galaxy S22 phone while taking shots of the moon. As you can see, there appears to be some sort of strange rectangular object, illuminated in blue light. Over the years, mysterious objects have been reported to orbit Earth, sparking intrigue and speculation among scientists, researchers, and the general public. One such object is the Black Knight satellite, an alleged extraterrestrial satellite that's supposedly been orbiting our planet for approximately 13,000 years. While many dismiss the Black Knight as a mere conspiracy theory, others believe it to be evidence of advanced alien technology. The origins of the Black Knight legend can be traced back to the 1950s, when anomalous radio signals were detected and sightings of an unidentified object in polar orbit were reported. The object has since been the subject of numerous sightings and alleged encounters, fueling ongoing debates about its true nature and purpose. So what do you think's been captured in these photos then? Could it be some sort of satellite, secret military tech perhaps? Or is it an alien spacecraft observing Earth from above? Let your theories rip with one another in the comments down below. Our first clip of the day was uploaded to Instagram by Russ Horror, but its true origins are unknown. The footage begins with a hospital employee showing us that it's after 3 AM and that no one else is in the staff cafeteria.
Y siento como que están moviendo las weas, como que las corren.
That's when suddenly he catches this on camera.
Acá atrás se escucha como que le pegaran a weas, como que las movieran. Weón, está entero rígido acá.
One of the chairs in the cafeteria moves, seemingly all by itself.
Acá atrás se escucha como que le pegaran a weas, como que las movieran.
Shortly after, another chair slides across the floor.
Ayer había grabado lo mismo, pero hoy día es como que...
Then a shopping trolley shifts as well.
Weón.
The footage then cuts to a shot of some microwaves. Watch what happens.
Cacha, cacha, cacha.
Then, yet more activity is captured. The footage then abruptly cuts and we're left wondering just what it is we're seeing here. Unfortunately, it's not known exactly which hospital this was filmed in, so it's impossible to research the property and dig into the history of the area. Most commenters agreed that the footage was creepy as heck, but some couldn't quite tell whether the man was genuine or not. One viewer jokingly commented saying that the ghost is annoyed that the man isn't more scared.
Weón.
So for now, I'll throw this one out to you lot for final judgment. Let me know where you land on this one in the comments below. There's no single answer as to whether or not alien abductions are real, as there's much evidence to support both sides of the argument. Some people believe that alien abductions are simply hallucinations caused by mental illness, while others believe that they're real events in which aliens take away people for mysterious and unknown reasons. This next clip has set the internet alight with speculation as to whether or not a real alien abduction has been caught on camera. The original source of this footage remains elusive, but this version was shared to TikTok by a user named DarkTales0. It's late at night and this home security camera shows two people sitting in their backyard enjoying a drink. They appear to be chatting away, when suddenly something off camera catches their attention. Watching that again slowed down, the lady on the right appears to disappear. A strange flash or trail of light flickers in the air. The man falls off his chair. He looks around confused, dazed by what's just happened. So is this a real alien abduction caught on camera? The video has caused quite a stir online, with many people speculating it could be evidence of extraterrestrial life. One of the first ever recorded accounts of an alien abduction comes from a couple named Betty and Barney Hill. In September 1961, the couple were driving home from a vacation in Canada when they saw a bright light in the sky. They believed that it was a UFO and that they were being abducted by aliens. According to reports, they woke up hours later with no memory of what had happened to them. They also began experiencing nightmares and flashbacks of the event. A psychiatrist helped them recall the event through hypnosis. At first, the psychiatrist was quite skeptical of their story, but eventually started to believe that they were telling the truth about what occurred during their abduction period. Many abductees report being paralyzed or unconscious during the experience. They often describe being examined by aliens, sometimes having strange procedures done to them. These procedures are often bizarre, including placing implants inside their bodies. Some abductees report being forced to have sex with aliens against their will. Several alleged abductees have even reported that they've had children with aliens. So then, are we witnessing a genuine alien abduction in this backyard footage? Unless the man in the footage comes forward with a public statement, this clip will have to remain a complete mystery. This next curious piece of footage was captured by a security camera in El Paso, Texas. The footage was uploaded by a popular Instagram page based in Texas called The Real Fit Fam El Paso. Take a look at what's being caught on camera. A strange light seems to cling to the front of the truck. While some have dismissed the sighting as nothing more than lens flare, some locals believe it could be a guardian angel, making sure the driver is safe as they leave a flooded area near Alameda Avenue, some 27 miles south of downtown El Paso. In late August 2022, El Paso, Texas was hit with a severe thunderstorm. The storm brought with it high winds and an intense rainfall that caused flooding throughout the city. Many roads were closed due to the flooding and several homes and businesses were damaged. Thankfully, there were no reported fatalities from the storm. It's this lack of fatalities that has some locals believing that a guardian angel is blessing their town, and that this footage is proof of divine intervention. In August 2022, residents of Izmit, Turkey were stunned when they recorded what appeared to be a very unusual weather phenomenon. The clip was uploaded to Instagram by Hava Forum. Take a look. People have gathered to watch what appears to be a very localized patch of rain. The camera shows that the rest of the immediate area is bone dry, yet a small patch about a meter wide seems to be heavily raining. They point the camera upwards to the buildings overhead, and there doesn't appear to be anything leaking or causing the water to rain down, at least from the buildings, that is. In 2021, a similar incident was caught on camera.
Ini di mobil ini doang nih. Tuh. Masya Allah. Masya Allah. Di sini doang nih hujan nih. Ini di sini doang hujan, lihat. Nih.
This was captured in West Java in Indonesia when local politician Yurian Riana saw this bizarre downpour in a parking lot.
Kok bisa ya?
Some meteorologists have suggested these sightings might be examples of what's known as Virga rain. Virga rain is a type of precipitation that evaporates before it reaches the ground. It's often seen as streaks or wisps of rain falling from clouds but disappearing before it reaches the ground. Virga is most common in arid and semi-arid regions where there's little moisture for the rain to fall into. However, sometimes it can result in ultra-localized rain like we're seeing here. A very small patch of water may make it to the ground while the rest of the area remains bone dry.
Di sini doang nih hujan nih. Ini di sini doang hujan, lihat. Nih.
So have you ever heard of or seen ultra-localized rain? If you have, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below.
Oğlum bu nereden geliyor? Aldıysa.
Alright guys, got some new fish.
A short while ago, we ran some footage from one of our viewers, Get the Base, that caused quite a stir in our comments section. The clip we featured showed the homeowner filming his fish tank. Take a look at what he caught on camera.
A black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that... What the f...
A strange hand appears at the rear of the tank, but by the time the camera holder notices, there's no one around.
A black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that... What the f... What the f...
Since the incident, the OP has suspected that his house might be haunted. Well, now, yet more footage is being captured in the home. This time the OP took out his phone when he began to hear some off-putting noises. Watch what happens.
I heard a couple of sort of banging. Sometimes it sounds like footsteps, like in the last 10 minutes. Sorry, my camera, by the way, keeps defocusing. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I just thought I'd record to just try and like catch any... Hell, man.
Watching that again, after a few mysterious bumps, it sounds like someone comes running down the stairs right at the camera holder.
Yeah, I just thought I'd record to just try and like catch any...